All right, that's good. We have it 2nd and goal real fast. That looks good.
2nd and goal. Mahomes.
Ooh, that's not good. 3rd and goal.
Target was Smith-Schuster with
3rd and goal from the 4 coming up.
Defending. Sam Webb was playing him kind of like you would in basketball. He was.
All right, let me grab my device.
Not looking at.
Oh, looks like we got notifications, so that's always cool.
He never turns. He's just waiting.
Yeah, I know, Ape. It's crazy. The Chiefs just don't look good today. 3rd and goal coming up. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Murith? What's up, how's everybody doing? Oh, touchdown! Sheesh, Travis Kelce with the touchdown. What's up, Matt? What's up, Alex? No, Mahomes will pull some BS. Yeah, more than likely. Fuck the Chiefs. And, well, McDaniels, I mean, to be fair to Josh. All right, that's a good audio mix. Good audio mix for everybody. Was he supposed to just be the offensive coordinator for forever? That's my only argument against that. It's like, well, I mean, dude, you know, he wants to be a coach, and Belichick's going to be here for like a decade. Oh, off the post, but it went in. 20 to 17. I think Bill's about to be here for damn near another decade almost. What, probably mid-70s he's going to retire? That's almost another decade of just being the coordinator. All right, commercial break coming up. Commercial break coming up here. Gonna change. Gonna mute it really quick while it's a commercial break. 9:25 to go in the 3rd, and the Chiefs score on their opening possession, making it a 3-point game. All right. Yeah, Joe and Troy do ESPN. Yep. Hey, what's up, Adam? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Kelce makes it a game. What's that? His 2nd one? Whew. All right. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Rob, that Falcons and Bucks game, the roughing the passer call was some bullshit. Yeah, I heard about that. But to be fair, I watched the hit, right? And not to defend it, because it was a pretty weak call, and any other situation, I'd be like, yeah, that probably shouldn't be called. Even with Brady, I'd be like, yeah, that probably shouldn't be called. But when do you remember how the Tua hit looked? It looked like the exact same hit that was just given to Brady. Go watch the Tua hit and think about the Tom Brady hit that you've seen that was flagged. Very similar tackling style, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I could be way off, and it could just look, I mean, it almost looks like the same maneuver even. The hard slam at the end that brings the body all the way back down at the end. No, I don't think that's correct. I think people think like Brady was just breathed on or something. No, he literally got sacked in the exact same way Tua did. Now, in any other situation, yeah, I agree. That's not a penalty. That shouldn't be called a penalty. The reason it is because the NFL probably sent out a memo that anybody who tackles like that is going to be flagged in ad nauseum, because they just seen a massive head injury that set the NFL back in terms of their concussion protocol. I don't know, about 20 years in publicity. Despite all the good like moves they've made in the last 5 to 10 years regarding concussion and like health and stuff like that, and like head safety, that set them back almost a decade. Like, that was bad. Like, that was a bad moment. So I could see why the NFL probably told the refs to not let anything look like that. That's my major guess as to why it was flagged. Yeah, that was a hilarious moment, Matt. Was it a bad call? Oh, yeah, certainly it was. It wasn't roughing. But if you have to remember the context of the Tua hit, well, it kind of changes things a little bit. By the way, is the audio mix good for everybody? Thank you to everyone who's already left a like. I appreciate it.
That was made against Chris Jones. Yeah, two big aspects. The bracing of the left hand.
They were celebrating the win. Yeah, that's what they were doing.
The other question could be,
the Bengals DB didn't hurt Tua. Falcons would be 3-2.
Was it
yep.
During the loose ball, or was it after the player had possession?
That's basically, yeah, it's one of them things where it's like that penalty isn't called on Brady if if things aren't changed in that. If Tua doesn't get a major head injury from, I mean, it's the same tackle. That's why it was called. People like are forgetting about that, I feel like, because it was Brady again. Oh, the audio's terrible? Is it?
Pass interference, number 10, offense, 10-yard penalty.
I thought it was pretty solid.
Get Mac Hollins for pass interference.
Should I turn it down a little bit, or is it a little too loud?
Trying to pick off the man
I mean, that's very possible. It could be a little too loud.
You just got to try to sell it a little bit better.
Yeah, I understand that. But again, you have to remember that it's 1st and 20, by the way, on a pretty bad call on offensive pass interference. But again, my major takeaway on all that is, oh shit, what the hell? Plays whistle dead, going back 5, it'll be a false start. Uh-oh, Raiders are backing up. I'm feeling better today, not 100%, but I didn't take my non-essential meds today, and that has helped. That's good. Oh yeah, it sounds like you have to talk to your doctor then. That sucks. Where'd everybody go all of a sudden? The audio must be bad.
Lisa, thanks. First down and 25. Deafening is this crowd.
Damn, dude, there's like nobody left. Or is the view count fucked up? It says there's one person left watching. Is that true? Or is YouTube just deciding to just not show the people watching the stream anymore? Yet again. Yeah, okay, I figured as much. That's really weird. YouTube just went, nah, this guy, this way no one will click on the channel if we just say there's one person.
And don't try to force anything. Jones and Saunders switch sides on 2nd and 20.
Noxious ass sight, dude.
Carr chased and he just
And it'll be 3rd and 20. Oh, you're good, Jay. I just started. I think I've not even been live for 10 minutes. 3rd and 20 coming up here for the Raiders. They're having a pretty rough drive here.
Yeah, it's close because it, you know, he's obviously running out of the pocket, but it's got to get to the vicinity.
Oh, there's a flag on the play. At some point, you gotta just let him play. Jesus Christ. See if he wrapped him up and pulled him down and he could have hit his head. Yep. Do you see what I mean, Matt? When you go watch the hit on Brady and then you go watch the hit on Tua, it's the exact same hit. Wow, they're gonna call it grounding. Jesus Christ. Man, these refs tonight. It's good now. Yeah, I did a little bit of editing and tried to make it a little better.
He's out of the pocket. He throws it unusual. No eligible receiver in the area, and the ball doesn't get back to the.
Is that even grounding if you're out of the pocket? Or are you allowed to throw it anywhere inside of the throw box if it's a bad throw?
Well, Derek Carr had to be careful before. Now he really does.
It's a very very easy rule with grounding. I mean, if he was outside of the box, I think that means it's grounding, right? If it was just a fucking garbage dump off pass, it's like, dude, you got to be in the box to do that. Oh, look at that, a 3rd and 27. They go with the draw play. I could have told you what McDaniels was going to call there. Almost, I should have tried to predict it as a screen pass or a draw. We already know what he was going to do. I'm glad that that's not our offense anymore. I'm going to be really honest. I'm glad we got rid of Josh to some extent because now we have a West Coast offense that looks really good as it gets going and going and going. The Patriots offense looks pretty solid now that they're starting to understand the West Coast a little bit. I'm excited to see how it keeps evolving. Yeah, not the best punt. Oh, Patricia's a pretty solid OC after all, huh? I think that's very surprising. Almost worse than the ones at my football games where there was an interception and the other team shoved the hell out of our player from the back and they didn't call. Oh, that's pretty bad.
Foul on the play for blocking the back. Timeout.
So the Chiefs with good field position. Ball at their own 43.
All right, they're going to go to a commercial timeout here, commercial timeout. So that means it's going to be a commercial break coming up. 7:04 remains in the third quarter. 7:04 in the third. Raiders lead 20-17. Chiefs trail 20-17. They get the ball, though. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 43, so they're in really good field position. We'll see their drive when the game pops back on. Yeah, again, I'm not trying to defend the call because it was a bad call. But in context, they would have called that on any single quarterback in the league yesterday or today. But again, yeah, roughing the passer has gotten to be a bit ridiculous. Especially if you're a non-scrambling quarterback and you so much as get hit kind of funny, they will flag the death out of like pocket quarterbacks in general are the most protected quarterbacks I think I've ever seen in my entire life. And by the way, this notion that Tom Brady is super protected, do you know he's one of the least flagged quarterbacks for roughing the passer? Yeah, I had Reynolds from Detroit on a couple of teams as well. I wish I would have went all in on him. I tried him out on some, tried him on others. It was it was a hit and miss. Figured a few things out this week though. The Texans? Probably. It's probably them. Or I hate to say this to the Lions fans, but it's them or the Lions. Those two feel like the worst teams. But again, the Lions are in year 2 of a multi-year rebuild. It would be nice to see the Lions, be a playoff team out of nowhere. But again, anybody who had them above anywhere from 6 to 8 wins, you were overshooting what this team was capable of. Again, 6 wins is probably about right, like everybody was saying, like we've been saying all offseason. They got a lot to build. Their offense is really good and fun to watch. But again, don't give up on Dan Campbell and the team yet. Again, they started 2 safeties that have never played a game in the NFL before this last weekend. Did you know that? Again, when you hear a lot of reporting about this Lions team, you don't hear about how, like especially their defense, you don't hear why it's bad. You just hear that it is bad. Then you start looking into it, and you're like, oh, dude, they're just trying to figure out what works. Like you couldn't call a good defensive game with like what they have on their team sometimes. It's just not actually possible. So there's a bit of trouble with the Lions. They're gonna be they're a fun team to root for, but you also have to remember they're in year 2 of what's going to be a multiple year rebuild. The culture is the first thing that has to get reset. There's going to be ugly losses like that to teams like New England, unfortunately. Yeah, that happened to my team in football, high school. Play should have been a touchdown receiver ever so slightly. Damn. Legal man downfield. Yeah, that's the worst one. Oh, incomplete pass. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. I got Eagles and Bills Super Bowl. That'd be interesting, Matt. Dolphins have a 3rd string. I have the Chiefs and the... No, I think I still have Bills Bucks. I still think that's going to happen. Lions got shut out by 3rd string cornerback out of Western Kentucky. Yeah, that was bad for their defense. 3rd and 8 coming up. Mahomes wanted a flag, but he didn't get one. Yeah, against the Patriots. Again, that was one of my predictions about how that game was actually going to play out, Cooltron. If you were watching my stream on Friday or Saturday, I kept emphasizing that the Lions were going to do some dumb shit at some... Oh, that's a big third. That's going to go for a bunch of yards out to the 25, 27. Well, Mecole Hardman picks up 28 and deep into Raiders territory all the way down to the Vegas 27. Yeah, it was the defense, but and one of the first things we seen Dan Campbell do was go for it at the Patriots 45, or at his own 45 against the Patriots. It's like, dude, what are you doing? And then he wasn't taking field goals and shit. It's like, you're beating yourself in this game, Dan. You didn't need to get shut out. You could have took field goals. The Patriots almost like felt like Bill Belichick was trying to teach Dan Campbell how to coach and being like, dude, Don't fucking just stop taking field goals. We beat them basically on field goals. The score would have been 14-0 without field goals. We scored 15 points, and we blew them out courtesy of field goals. That was the main part of that blowout. More than half the points came off us just kicking it. And that's a subtle reminder to teams that, guys, I get it's fun to like go for it all the time on 4th down. The Bengals would have won that game yesterday had they gone for it. I think they went for it like 4 times on 4th down with Evan fucking McPherson on the bench. It's like, what are you doing? You just gave it. You would have won that game by quite a few points had you just kicked it. Like the Bengals, for example. Like the Bengals are a really good example too. What were they doing? Like they have a very good kicker. They like. What you guys got like one of the best young kickers in football. Why are you not just racking up points as soon as you get close enough to boot it into fucking thing? They took them sometimes, but like take all of them. They'd have won that game by what, 2 points if they'd have done that at the end of the game there? Had they just not left them 3 points sitting on the fucking field for some reason? Because they're too cool to not take field goals. And I hope teams, when they play the Patriots and then lose by field goals, go, yeah, there's nothing to that. All the way to the 1 yard line, go the Chiefs. Wait, is that a fake you, Alex?
Number 27 defense. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
I don't see a fake Alex. Oh, okay.
Smith-Schuster, as he starts to go across, Webb then he overcommits to it. It makes for an easy completion. They also get him at the end of this play with the horse collar.
Which one's fake? All right, that one is okay. Got it.
And again, Patrick Mahomes.
Which one's the real Alex? It's like face off.
Third personal foul against the Raiders tonight. 1st and goal. Mahomes stumbles, gets up.
I got you generally figured out, Alex.
In the arms of Denzel Perryman.
Holy shit, what a sack. That brings it back 7 yards. Perryman with the sack. That's one of the big parts of this Raiders defense. Alex, since I can go to people's channel now, I can just click on one of the names, and whichever one doesn't have like 1,000 subscribers, I'm like, well, that's the fake one.
But when he saw Mahomes go to the ground, then he took it.
Yeah, will the real Slim Alex please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here.
Pretty heads-up play by
Y'all act like you've never seen a Giants fan before. I could write a whole rap making fun of Giants fans and Alex, and it'd be really, really funny. To me, anyway. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. What's up with this ape? Oh, this is actually ape. Okay. Holy shit, Travis Kelce again! Sheesh. Anybody got Travis Kelce on their fantasy team? I think that's 3 touchdowns for this fucking dude. I bet you I'm playing him too on every like. Oh no, you're good, Alex. Eventually, I'll probably give you one anyway, just because I mean you've been coming around again a lot. I don't think I got the wrong one of anybody. You forget that I can just click on names and just ban them very quickly this way. How about you? Eventually, Jay. I just don't need a ton of mods right now. I got a bunch of them, and my like average viewership is a little low still. It's nothing. Again, it's nothing personal right now. I just, right now I just don't need a ton of them.
That is a career high 3rd touchdown reception for Travis Kelce. Career touchdowns.
Oh, Mahomes is all angry. He's jawing at somebody.
He has one other game with 3 touchdowns.
I like that these two teams don't like each other because it feels good. Sometimes, like, in the modern era, like, a lot of rivalry is dead between teams because, like, free agency, a lot of guys went to college together. The movement to players is so fluid. It's hard to have long stand. I'm glad, like, the Bears and the Packers still hate each other. The Chiefs and the fucking Raiders just jump into the rivalry head first. In baseball, all that shit's like dead, except for the like kind of the Yankees and the Red Sox. Most baseball rivalries kind of died. It just sucks. I'm like, damn, dude. I wish teams still hated each other. What's up, Matt? Like when I used to watch like old like certain baseball games, teams would just straight up get into fights just to get into fights. The Bills and it's not really a rivalry though because after the game they're all like praising each other. If they like came out talking shit about each other after the game, I'd be like, oh, I like that. That's way fun. That's way more fun. What's up, Luke? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. What's up, Kenny? How you doing? Chiefs? Yeah, I mean, they're clearly they're one of the teams. I think the AFC title game is Chiefs Bills. I know that's a hot take, very controversial, right? But by the way, it's a commercial break right now. The Chiefs take the lead. It's 24-20 Chiefs, and 3:20 remains in the third. Yeah, it's I hope Campbell learned a lot from that game and learns how to just take field goals. Mirth, you don't have to worry. You know the GOAT is going to bail us out on this one. I've already accepted that it's going to be either the Bills or the Chiefs winning the AFC, Mirth. But we have our saving grace, and we don't have to worry about it. We already know what that madman down in Tampa is going to do this year because he's getting divorced. As soon as his numbers have been unreal. As soon as the rest of that bum-ass team wakes up around him, Tom might win an MVP off sheer fucking just killing people power for the next few weeks. His numbers have been crazier as his life gets worse and worse. That just, to me, tells me Tom... See, my dream is the Bills-Bucks Super Bowl, so Brady versus Allen, and then Tom Brady in his final act in the NFL gives the Bills their 5th Super Bowl loss and just reminds Buffalo who the fuck owns them. To me, there would be nothing greater than the Bills losing a Super Bowl to Tom Brady. You have to think about that, Murith. Nothing would hurt Buffalo more than anything. I'm telling you, nothing would hurt the Bills as a fan base losing to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Trust me. If you want to fundamentally break a football team and their like will to talk, like, oh, Brady beating them in a Super Bowl, the 6th win against that team is a Super Bowl win. You don't understand what that would actually do to that would break Bills fans. They fear Tom Brady. They don't expect to ever beat him. There'd be no hope for them in that game. They wouldn't, dude. It'd literally just be like you'd see it in their fans. That the whole 2 weeks would just be them going, "This is gonna suck. This is gonna be the worst fucking. This is gonna be the worst shit ever for me." Well, it's my birthday and there's a football game. I see. Oh, is it your birthday today, Cooltron? Happy birthday, man! In the last play of the game, they have a chance to kick a field goal, but yeah, and they missed too. Yeah, but if it was, yeah, man, happy birthday. It's a good birthday. I went to a free dinner at my school tonight. Every Monday night there's a free meal. Oh, that's cool, Kenny. Yeah, I'm enjoying this game actually. First down for the Raiders. Oh, bad spot. Hell yeah, man! Congratulations. I hope it's a good day. Yeah, trust me. If Brady ended a chance at a Bills Super Bowl, oh man, you know how happy my heart would be. Thanksgiving here in Canada, and I had ham with white sauce, mashed potatoes, carrots, and corn. Oh yeah, happy Canadian Thanksgiving, everybody. Ape is on massive copium right now. We could beat Tom, and they get the first. What's up, Chiefs fan? I seen you rooting for the Chiefs earlier. I just forgot to mention you. How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Mirth, I think it's actually like 34-5. It's even more dramatic than you think it is. It's one of the greatest. I don't think he lost to the Bills from 2012. I don't remember the last time he I don't remember the last time Brady actually lost to Buffalo. Well, like 2016, 2015. It's been a really long time.
And so much of his yards have really been between the tackles. On the perimeter, he hasn't really been able to get much. So the bulk of
it's just poetic justice, Mirth. I agree. Does anybody mention that Bailey Zappi? Bailey Zappi also looks like young Tom Brady. If you go look, hold on, I'll show you this in the next commercial break. I'm going to show you some creepy fucking shit. How Bailey Zappi looks like Mac Jones and Tom Brady just kind of combined. It's very eerie. I'll show you some crazy shit in a second. Raiders driving here. Uh-oh, hand off to Jacobs. Uh-oh. Oh, there goes Jacobs. Ooh, all the way to the 22. Yeah, Josh Jacobs with the huge run there.
Jakob Johnson and then Munford here, and Juan Thornhill is going to come up and try to fill.
I was going to say, why'd they just call him Jakob Johnson? And I was like, oh, that's literally that guy's name. Never mind. Yeah, this is weird because that was our fullback for a very long time. McDaniels leaves, we cut the fullback, and we have now a way more efficient offense than the Raiders, I think.
Jacobs had a career high 144 in the win against.
As Grandpa Simpson would say. Yeah. Woof. Jesus Christ. You ready for a week off of school? You got a week off school coming? What is that, this week, Kenny? Oh, Thanksgiving? Yeah, that's always a nice time, is Thanksgiving break. Next Monday for me, I don't have to go to class. It's nice. It's a mid-fall break. Get to chill, get to pool. Means oh, the Wendy's chick. Yeah, you know she's bad. You know she stank. Smell like burger. All right, you're playing against Jacobs. Mid-fall break is just one day off of class. Anyway, here's hold on. Young Tom Brady. Oh, let's look at this. Hold on, I'll show you them. All right, where's a good picture of young Tom? Hilarious flow. Tom Brady was also one of the best parts of Brady. Here's a good one. Young Tom. And then you go look up Bailey Zappi. What's up, Kev? It's really not. I mean, it's more like Mac, but it's like if you took Mac and smacked Tom right in the middle of the guy. Look at it. It's very eerily close, but it's like a combo of Mac and Tom, and you get this dude. Like, this guy's obviously got the way more. Let's get a younger Brady. Here we go. More younger Brady. Before his face filled, before he, I don't know, fucking filled out. See, it's like Mac and young Tom Brady. It's a hilarious combination of the two. It's not exact, but it's a lot like Mac. Yeah, he's almost identical to Mac, by the way. Very eerie thing. What's up, Kev? Not a big Mariners guy? Yeah, they're very identical quarterbacks. It's a very weird fucking thing. Mac looks a lot less like Tom, though. Anyway, though, it's 24-20. Raiders have the ball. It's about to be the fourth quarter. That's why it's a commercial break. We'll unmute the game. We'll unmute the game in as soon as it gets going. Side by side of me and Edelman. There's plenty of that's happened. Now that Edelman's grooming himself a lot more consistently, it's not as dramatic. What, the Mariners? Bailey Zappi is... I'm very nervous about the Bailey Zappi situation, because what if he replaces Mac? I don't want that shit to happen.
Just got home without the help.
Oh, the Astros?
Frank Clark has been back in the locker room this entire drive. The designation on him is illness. Apparently not feeling well, Joe. He is questionable to return.
Well, obviously, Lisa, thank you. That's a big piece for this pass rush. He's been a
anyway, second down and 21 here for the Raiders. They're at the KC 33, so they're still in field goal range.
Second and 21 here.
Bill said today there's no quarterback. Yeah, I know there's not a quarterback controversy. Mac's the starter. They have to simplify the offense dramatically for Bailey Zappi. Mac is the starter, unless Mac comes back and just keeps sucking dick. And then it's like, all right, I guess we should maybe go to Bailey Zappi then.
Harris comes on a blitz. Pass is juggled, but caught.
Chiefs are up 24-20 now. You're good. No, you're good.
To bring up third down and long, a pickup of just 4.
Oh, third and long. What are we thinking, guys? Screen pass or halfback draw? What are we thinking? It's Josh McDaniels. Let's see. 3rd and 17. Oh, we already know. This is a screen. This is screen. You thinking draw? I'm thinking screen. of some sort. Oh, empty back. Oh, no, okay, there's the running back. I was going to say empty backfield on 3rd down. Wow, Josh has really changed it up these days. Really, you know, changing the game a little bit now.
3rd down and 17.
Oh, he does a shot. And he throws it. Oh, Hollins almost just made an incredible catch. But, like, the defender made a great, like, oh, dude, that was a really good moment. The defender almost made a pick. Hollins almost ripped it out of the defender's hands. Okay, so, yeah, Hollins rips it from the defender after a pick almost happens. Thornhill almost picked it. Hollins ripped it from him, and then Hollins wasn't able to keep it in. Damn, dude.
But 2 guys right there the entire time on Hollins. But Carr said, what the heck? He's going to take a chance.
Yeah, they might have actually, if they would have ran a super delayed screen, they would have had Jacobs wide open for a fucking like 30, 40, like that. He might have scored. A pump fake into a screen actually would have been a good play there. Don't know why he didn't call the screen. The Chiefs completely bid on a downfield pass. That should have just been dumped the fuck off to Jacobs right there. Yeah, I'm stunned that one wasn't called because the Chiefs were not playing a screen at all on that one. 23-24. Chiefs keep their lead. Billy Zappi probably thought he would just be in the sideline. Yeah, I mean, he never thought he'd be starting. He probably wants Mac to come back and start. No, probably not. He probably enjoys starting. Probably doesn't want to go in against fucking potentially Myles Garrett, though. That would suck. Oh, for Brady? Yeah, I mean, it's helpful for a young quarterback. It's a commercial break. What is that? 05 or 55? How much time did they take? 14:05 remains in the game. 14:05 remains here in the 4th quarter in the game, however you want to say it. Chiefs lead by 1. They're getting the ball kicked off to them. I just couldn't read it because, again, I look at, sometimes I see the screen small and just forget the time, and not a big deal. Damn, they got a nice car in this commercial, I guess. Actually, I guess I never actually seen the car. Why'd they put a car in a commercial and never show it? Me too. It's been difficult being an English major. One day I'll be discovered that they don't know that I just use Microsoft Dictate to write all my papers. I'm not that. I'm fucking. One day these English people will find out. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I used to tell people I used to go into like my first day of class and like I'd tell 3 truths. I'd just be like, I'm illiterate. I read at a very low level, and I faked it all the way to get here. It's been one hell of a journey. What's up, Michael? What's up, Dre? How you guys doing? Shannon Sharp thought to have his opinions on people. It'd be boring if that show was just like level-headed takes. Like, that's why I don't understand why people ever bitch about Skip and Shannon. I'll be honest with you. It's like, why are you? Would it be entertaining if they were just like, oh yes, that's a very good point. Good point. Like, no, like what? That'd be a boring ass TV show. Nobody would want to watch that.
Sitting right now at 3-2. Kansas City leading the AFC West at 3-1.
Yeah, your Cowboys did win, Michael. Good game for them. I don't know. I'll give Skip a lot of credit. He did predict the Bucs would win that Super Bowl 2 years ago, and they won when everybody laughed in his face about it. I don't know. Skip has really good... Dude, he's been covering football for like 50 years, like 60 years almost. Like, Skip is almost as old as the formation of the NFL itself, man. I don't know. That's a pretty wild take to say he has no knowledge of the NFL. He's rarely wrong, except on like very specific player things, because he gets like really into like liking certain players and really disliking certain players. But overall, man, he's actually pretty goddamn solid on his takes, dude. Yeah, he does like a billion takes, so you could find, oh, he got this wrong. I mean, in the general grand picture, he gets a lot of things right.
In that intermediate space, because if once you threaten him down,
But again, there's also like, I don't know, unlike a lot of these other people, except on LeBron, he kind of won't let go of that one. Again, he has a few things he just won't back the fuck off of. But again, that's just kind of a personality thing more than anything. I still think Peyton Manning was a garbage football player. You can't convince me he was good. You can give me all the reasonings you want. Yeah, the Tigers fired the hitting coach. But I'll never believe you. I'll just be like, yeah, he's a choke artist. Good for him. I don't give a fuck. Got carried by Denver in that last Super Bowl. Wow. What a great GOAT. Beat Rex Grossman to win a Super Bowl his first time. Wow. Whoa, whoa. Look out. What a difficult game to beat. All you had to do is score 5 points. Sorry. Again. You see how some people just like don't like certain people and like you can't look past, like, I don't know. So I see that. I kind of understand where Skip comes from on like the wild takes about just not liking LeBron James or Aaron Rodgers. You know, it's understandable. 80 wins for the Tigers. I'd like that. That'd be very helpful. Peyton Manning had the NFL pushing him and still choked most of the time. Yeah, but you see how you see how like though like denying that he was a good quarterback can come off as weird, or like you're just like being weird about it. It's kind of how Skip is with a lot of like his bad takes. But again, he gets a lot right.
Ball start. Number 1, offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Eli Manning had better football coaches than Peyton Manning. That's the one of the major differences.
He's looking at another just.
One of the things I'll always defend Peyton Manning on is his coaches have always been fucking garbage. They never gave this dude a singular, like, he's always had good teams, by the way. Don't ever let anyone tell you that him going 14-2 every year, he had bad teammates and shit. No, he had bad fucking stupid coaches like Tony Dungy. Ugh. Overrated garbage coach Tony Dungy. The game passed him by in the early 2000s. Like, how is that even possible? No, I'm not. I'm up near Mount Pleasant area. I don't like Tony Dungy. The game, like, I'm not. I don't understand the hype around him.
87 offense.
But he had like 2 good seasons and then couldn't win anything but 1 Super Bowl with Peyton Manning. Wow, that's fucking good. What a great coach. It's like Mike McCarthy. Didn't you coach Brett and Aaron? How'd you only win 1 Super Bowl, you bum-ass fat bitch? Like, I'm not impressed by coaches that are given players like that, and they don't immediately win Super Bowls and shit. Like, it's impressive that LaFleur has gone to NFC Championship after NFC Championship, despite not having any wide receivers except one guy usually. You know, that's pretty solid coaching in my opinion. He might have been above the line of scrimmage on that throw. I don't know about that one. I don't think there's going to be a play on that one. Hardman's limping a little bit too. My Twitter, it's Dirty Rob TV. It's in the description, I think, somewhere. Hardman's limped out for a minute. He might be out for a few plays.
Illegal use of hands to the face, number 99 defense.
Oh, wow, that was on the defense. Can they re-show where Mahomes threw that ball from?
They put him out on Kelsey. He's the one who got called with the penalty. They got Merrick out there as well. They got
like, can you put the line back up and give me a good spot where the scrimmage? I don't know if I'm the Raiders. I'm like dead on watching this and making sure they probably already did. Because if you're the Raiders, you got to make sure he wasn't behind, because he threw that real close to that line right there. Kelsey gets to the 21. It'll be 2nd down and about 3.
Got around Denzel Perryman on his way to the 7-yard gain.
Yeah, Peyton was pretty bad about shit.
The Chiefs just come at you so many different ways. It almost looked like that was the design of the play, that they're running.
You know who is really bad with takes? Colin Cowherd. He's the guy that everybody, I think, think Skip Bayless is, but he's more of what people think Skip Bayless is than what Skip Bayless actually is. Did we blow a 2010 lead and we let them come back? Yeah, you did. You blew the. You kind of blew it a little bit there, delusional Raider fan. Yeah, yeah. Colin Cowherd's one of my favorite idiots. I will say the one thing about Colin Cowherd, he'll at least admit when he's been wrong about something, except for with Trey Lance, and that's my new favorite thing in the world. Is his switch on Trey Lance from being a big Trey Lance guy. Something. I don't know what happened. It's almost like, Jesus, Colin, it's like he didn't fuck your daughter and then leave her or something. No reason to be super pissy about Trey Lance. Jesus, dude. You're taking it really personal, like he deep dicked his fucking really hot daughter and then dipped on her. I don't know what happened.
Well, Chandler Jones,
almost like that actually did happen probably, and that's exactly what did happen. And that's why he doesn't like Trey Lance anymore.
Nick Allegretti is
yeah, and Trey Lance fucked her and then left her, I'm pretty sure. And that's why Colin Cowherd no longer likes Trey Lance. By the way, I'm not kidding. That's a real thing. They really dated for a little while, and then they broke up. I think it wasn't pretty. I don't think anything like illegal happened. I think it was just kind of an ugly breakup with a lot of some cheating going on. And now Colin's not a big Trey Lance guy. He was very pro Trey Lance getting hurt. That was a bad look.
He's worked hard at it. This is one the ball just gets on him. He's not able to make a play on it. But
that was a weird moment for Colin for about a week there when he was like a little too happy that Trey Lance got injured. It's like, dude, all right, we get it. He fucked your daughter, man. Like, let it go. You're being weird about this now. But then again, there might be some dads that are like, yeah, but I also kind of understand it. It's like, yeah, but you can't let it affect your work. Like, he's actually letting it bleed into his work. It's like, dude, you can't. You know, maybe if it was your person. I mean, it was his personal. It's kind of a show social media. I don't know. It's a bad look. 4th and 14 for the Chiefs coming up. Field goal unit coming on. Yeah, that sucks for Colin. And his daughter dates athletes, too. That's hilarious. The only thing that redeems Colin is he will just be like, yeah, I got a lot wrong. And I will give him his credit. He was one of the first people to be like, yeah, Baker Mayfield sucks.
Missed it. But a flag is down.
That was a 5,000 IQ play by Colin to just hate on Baker Mayfield for the whole time. And never relent on it. It was a glorious run there for Colin on Baker. That shit almost made him like famous for a little while there, his Baker Mayfield beef. That was crazy. That was a crazy time for Colin. What is that?
There is a pull, and then 41 shoots the gap. By rule, that's a foul, 5 yards, first down.
Call against
Wow, Mirth, you're right. The league is just making up penalties at this point. What was that? Why'd they just get a first down? Holding on a kick?
Up by 1. McKinnon. Brought down from
Yeah, you guys just got jobbed. What the fuck was that?
I mean, it's hard enough in order to keep the Chiefs from scoring a touchdown when they get down.
Even Aikman's like,
line, they were not going to relinquish any points. And just a tough penalty by Malcolm Kuntz.
Aikman has to dance on eggshells. I think he's even like, what the fuck is that? Why'd they call that?
with his 3 touchdown catches.
Yeah, good call. That was bad. That's a bad call, man. That actually could change the outcome of this game because like it makes it you have to go for 2 if you're the Raiders and they score a touchdown here. It's like, oh, that's unfair. Plus they get more time to kill the clock too. That's cool. Man, you gotta play like a flawless game to beat the fucking Chiefs, dude. They get so much help. It's 3rd and 2 at the 5. They even can get a first down right here. God, that's brutal.
They're going to have more than one body on Travis Kelce on this 3rd down play.
Should try about 4.
Yeah.
By the way, thank you to everyone who's left a like. I appreciate you very much. I haven't looked and seen how many there were. Last I seen there was like 16 or 17. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you very kindly. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Here's a little quick pass out to Edwards-Helaire, who gets the first and just short of the touchdown. He's at like the 1 or 2 yard line. First and goal to the 1. That's where they're gonna spot. Wow, that's a good spot. Yep.
Just unable to do it.
Under 8 to go.
I don't know if the Patriots play Chiefs this year. It's gonna suck if we do. You should do a little display that reminds people to like, subscribe. Oh, thank you for following over on. Oh my God, that's 4 touchdowns for Kelsey. They're gonna go for 2. They have to. We don't play the Chiefs this year. I'm glad we don't. I don't want to deal with that this year. Am I playing anybody with Kelsey? Oh shit, I'm actually gonna beat Sadwords because I'll show you guys something. What the hell? I'm gonna win like 3 different games. I'm having a good week all of a sudden. I'm gonna win 3 games. What happened?
Travis Kelsey has.
And now the Chiefs will go for 2. 1 for 1.
Oh, Josh Jacobs has 24 points today. Holy shit, I beat Mysterio because of this. Let's go in the second viewers league. I got a W because of this. I beat Ven. Oh boy, Ven's coming back with a vengeance. What the fuck? Who's playing right now?
Which is probably what most people would have done, but they go for 2 to make it a 2-possession game, and they failed to do it.
Here's the 2-point try that failed.
2-point try no good, so it's a 7-point game heading down to the next position. I'm just looking at fantasy stuff real quick. I'm pretty sure I won that one. And then this last one, what is this? Sadwords has, listen to this. He has Derek Carr going, and I have Pat Mahomes going. So he started the day off with a huge lead on me, and all he needed was Derek Carr to get like 20 points to make it so he won. Kind of like running away. I'm up by 7 right now. Derek Carr has 11 points tonight, and Pat Mahomes has gotten me 33.98. So let's go Chiefs or whatever. Let's hope that bites the Chiefs in the ass. It might. I got what I needed out of this. I got a fucking huge performance out of Mahomes, which is all I needed for my fantasies. That gives me 3 out of 5 teams with a win this week. Starting to improve. And that's with major mistakes. Like, I forgot to get rid of the Giants defense and Javonte Williams on 2 of those teams. So I've made major mistakes this week, and I was able to correct them. You're 2 and 3 in fantasy. I'm like all over the place on my fantasies. All of them have a win at least. So I'll show everybody after the game how my fantasies are doing. One of them I'm really good. I beat Ven like 193 to fucking like 160 this week. I smoked him. Absolute dumpstering compared to what other people scored this week. I might have had one of the higher scoring weeks. All my people's was in like the 30s. It was a fucking just drubbing. And that's with the Giants defense getting me 2 points. And I think Javonte Williams was on that team. It was one of my strongest performances of all time by everybody else. Because I scout very well. As long as I remember to do that, I do very good on building up a fantasy team. Because I have good feelings about stuff. We're just waiting for here we go. Dude, how many yards do you guys think without it might say it on the screen though. Travis Kelsey has 25 reception yards and 4 touchdowns. Basically, he gets a touchdown every 5 yards in this game. Just about. That's an unreal clip. Adam's like, what's up, Ven? You see the fantasy we played in this week? Eagles, Cowboys, your pick? Eagles. I don't know. I might go Cowboys just because their defense. Yeah, I like to stream Monday night as long as it's a good game, and this was gonna be a good game. I didn't last week because I knew the Rams were gonna lose that one pretty shittily. I won the champ, and I was very tired last week. I won the championship in my last year, and then stopped playing fantasy. Went out on top. I've never won fantasy. I always finish in second place. I think I won one last year. I think I won my first ever title, and I finished in second place every other league. It was horrible, dude. I played in like 3 or 4 championships, and I finished in second in all but one. It was bad. I'd never win. I literally always second place. Always. Almost always second place. Kelsey is shitting on these. Dude, yeah. 7 catches, 4 touchdowns, and 25 yards. A hilarious efficiency rating for Kelsey tonight. I took 2, then 6 out of 14. Not bad. Yeah, fantasy, I always just, my like ability just dies in the championship. Because I'm against it like a person who has like real like good teams usually. And my entire team, in one of our leagues, the dude I'm facing has Kelsey. I'm facing you in one of yours. Then, did you see our game? How I beat the dog shit out of you for no particular reason, despite starting the Giants defense and having like 2 mistakes out there. It's like, dude, what did the rest of his team do? Why is he up by 30 points? How did he get 193? Yeah, I'm scary about this time of year. I dial into fantasy really well. I also I'm a really good GM. We had a very high scoring game. If you send, okay, I'll watch those, Murth. Remember, my strategy was to pick tight ends first because good ones are so rare and quarterbacks built. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Murth. How you doing on those? Yeah, I got like 100. And yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you guys on a commercial break. Yeah, I'm at like 193. Coup did nothing. Dude, the Giants defense. Yeah, but Ven, you gotta admit, I put together one hell of a team for you that week, didn't I? I think I started like I went and got like Josh Reynolds for that week. I'm a very good week-to-week planner for teams because I follow a lot of very close news of teams because for my picks and everything, I kind of have to. So I kind of knew that the Lions didn't have Chark and that Josh Reynolds was going to be very utilized in that game because they were going to take away Hawkinson and because I know how the Patriots play, right? They're going to take away Hawkinson and St. Brownlee's on the field, and they're going to. So guess what? They're not going to. Josh Reynolds was like the guy to go with. That was going to be the plus. You know, Jalen Mills was on him. So you know. That's just good, tough running after the catch. I mean, to be able to pick that up. But the other one is what. 1st and 10 here for the Raiders. 5:30 remaining and counting. 5:28, 5:27, and here we go. I need to start playing DraftKings free games. See if I can't win some scratch. There you go. It's always a good time. Who did nothing? Fantasy's fun though. I don't really take fantasy too seriously. I just like if people ever got mad about it, I'd be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I just enjoy it. It's fun for me. Like I wouldn't want to pay money for it. That just puts stress on it that I'm just trying to watch football. Maybe if it was like a $5 buy-in and the winner at the end of the season got the $5 or the the $50. Maybe I'd do that. That'd be different, I guess. Like Demi Moore, Murth. Play action here. This is a good play. Uh-oh, we gotta run. Carr, and just run out of bounds. Oh, you're in bad territory. You might want to get out of there, Derek. Uh-oh, Derek, you're in the wrong hood, Derek. Get out of there, Derek. All right, you got out of there. He was on the Chiefs sideline. That's probably a scary place to look up and realize that you're standing and like, uh-oh. Oh boy, these guys don't like me too much. Hello, gentlemen. Let me just stroll on through. I've never talked any shit in my life about any of you bitches. You nice gentlemen. And then once you get away, fucking bitches, and you run over by your lineman. It's the kind of shit I would talk. Not very direct shit because I'd be terrified of getting beat up. I'm only 5'10", so. Oh shit, Carr with the bomb. That was a really good throw. Oh! Oh my God! What a throw and catch! Oh my God! Such a great route by Devontae Adams.
They had the rookie Jalen Watson with a
What a play!
See as he comes off the ball, he stutters and double moves him right there. I mean, and that's
As soon as he stuck that arm, oh my God, dude! What a catch by, what a throw by Carr too. He threw that from, he jumped and threw the fucking ball to him that accurately. Oh my God. Dude, that he was literally up in the fucking air when he threw that. Wow.
catch here in the second half for Devontae Adams and another big one.
And they are leaving.
Yeah, Will Mirth. Oh my God, they're gonna go for two. What balls?
I don't disagree with this.
Yeah, when I react that way, by the way, that means I really just had my mind blown by a throw. I don't think they should go for it. This is not good. No, 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 kick it. Yeah, they didn't get it.
And he,
Oh wait, he's in.
oh, they didn't get it.
Whoa!
And
How did he not?
the lead by one.
Oh, I don't think he got it. Oh, this is gonna be a dramatic finish here,
Slammed it up in there, and let's take another look.
dude. That was unreal.
It is automatically reviewed upstairs. The knees.
Yeah,
are
he's
down.
down.
He's down. And where's the ball? Chris Jones.
Yeah, he's down. Oh man, those are automatically reviewed, so that we don't have to worry about that.
End zone. Josh McDaniels went for it. Came up.
Oh man, what a moment! What a fucking clutch throw that was. That throw is going to be everywhere on so. Oh my gosh, I almost wanted. Hold on a minute. I think I can figure this out, where I can show literally 2 seconds of the throw. Where the fuck is it? Oh, come on. Am I kidding? Are you kidding with me? Oh, here we go. Yeah, hold on. I know how to do this right. I've figured out copyright rule. I'll fight it. I'll fight this in court if I have to. All right. Look at this. I can't make it any bigger than this. Look at how he throws. Look at how he throws this. Okay, hold on. Since I'm not acting, this is just still imagery. Okay, here's Derek. When he throws that ball, look at where he's. Look at how he's. You guys, that's fucking crazy. I can't show more than this. I genuinely can't. But that to me is absolute insanity. It's commercial break still, by the way. My playback is acting all stupid. It's like, I've only got half the internet. I can't work now. Broken piece of garbage. I'm getting the playback up. Hold on, I'm sorry. I have to get my backup one up. That was double coverage. That was a nasty fucking jump throw. Hey, by the way, thank you for the 29 likes. I appreciate that. What's up, Vikings fan? Yeah, dude, he was literally like completely off balance when he threw that. That was crazy. Dude, fuck piece of shit, dude. I fucking hate that thing.
Go for two.
You got 50 on the Raiders. Oh shit, Darth.
427. You still have to stop Kansas City no matter what happens.
Like, do you have them on like winning or just covering the score?
Still trail, albeit by one. Both sides miss on 2-point tries.
Best throw for Carr. Yeah, that was probably Carr's best throw as a pro football on the win. Uh-oh. Dude, Carr literally was off his feet and like a perfect throw to Carr. Like, it was... Dude, that throw's going to be seen everywhere for a very long time.
With the ball short of the goal line, John Perry.
Yeah, you know what?
Darn for the Raiders, though. This is going to be a very tense couple plays here. What do we got? A 1st and 10 at like the... Where are we at? 30?
And it's a 1-point game.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, it should have been a touchback.
From outside the 30, here's Sky Moore. Turns
Whoa.
the field and then gets dropped
God damn, he got hit hard.
by Merrick.
2nd down and 2 coming up. You're a Vikings fan and Raiders fan from the UK. Nice to meet you. Hey, nice to meet you, man. Thanks for tuning in. I'm more of a Patriots fan, so I just I'm watching this game hoping, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hoping McDaniels loses, but because again, I don't have any beefs with the Chiefs. I just don't like their fans too much.
Been in that spot since 2017 with Andy Reid.
It's just you guys took like half our fucking coaches and shit, and I'm not a big fan of all that. The McDaniels thing I understand, but I'm also mad at McDaniels for then taking like half of our staff. It was like, come on, dude. You took we can't even promote nobody to no coordinators because you took everybody. Thief. That's the thing I'm most mad with Josh about. You know, I understand getting your coaching, want to get it started. Well deserved. I think he's earned another shot. He didn't need to take everybody. I don't mind the Raiders. It's your family from Boston. Okay, fair enough. You mean the Patriots? Yeah, I was going to say, I thought so. Vikings are an interesting team to like, though. I think, is it just because like they have cool iconography and they do that skull chant? I guess the Vikings would have. There's a lot of appeal to them internationally, I would think. They're kind of always like a cooler team because of like the good receivers, good offenses, fun players that they usually do have. I could see it. Moss, Carter, Culpepper. There's a lot going on for them for a minute. You got Peterson. Vikings ancestry. Yeah, that's another thing. In like Europe, I was going to say a lot of people probably like the Vikings just because of the team name. They're like, oh, that's cool. And they even got a big old fucking Viking guy as the guy. That's awesome. I could actually, that actually makes it, oh, they're going to commercial break. Why are they going to commercial break 5 minutes, like 30, like a play before the 2-minute warning? I hate that so much. You want, who do you want to come back and win? Preston, the Raiders? Hey, what's up, Rob? Jared Allen. Yeah, Jared Allen was really big for a minute there. You're a Tom Brady fan? Oh, yeah, Tom Brady's one of my favorites, too. Literally why I'm such a big football fan is Tom Brady. 2:44 remains in the third. 2:44 remains in the third. The score is 30-29. 30-29 is the score. Tom Brady was a big inspiration for dudes like me who were shitty athletes that had a pretty good arm. I was basically like, I'm going to be like the Tom Brady of pitchers. I can't jump. I can't run very quickly. But boy, oh boy, I could pitch. And then I hurt my back playing football, and then I was like, oh, that's the end of that. I still pitch, but it was very slow and it was more Greg Maddux than anything else. Yeah, I'll be doing Thursday night. Do I like Aaron Rodgers? Nah, not really. He's great. To me, he's a lot like Peyton Manning. It's like, yeah, it's like the dude's really, really good and an all-time great talent, but it's like, why didn't you win more? Yeah, like Watson, he made some pretty fucking bad off-field decisions, so needs to learn about what implied consent is and a whole bunch of other things to avoid what he did last. He got in trouble for. Your brother is a Packers fan? That sucks, Preston. Yeah, the thing is, it's like if Aaron Rodgers wasn't completely compared to Brady, I would have no problem with him and I'd like him more. But the fact that he's compared to Tom Brady, I have to be very aggressive on the Brady thing. I don't know why I don't know why he just didn't tie it either. Think Pats will get destroyed by the Browns? No, I don't think they'll get destroyed. OBJ, yeah, he's going to play later this season. He's just rehabbing from ACL problem. I got football tryout soon. I'm going to try out for quarterback. Hell yeah, man. I hope you make the team. Hopefully you get quarterback or receiver. Hopefully you get it. Hell yeah. Quarterback's fun, man. I played quarterback when I played, but I broke my back in 2 spots. I had to retire from football. You guys are an option. It's either like the Chiefs, Bills, Bucks, Rams, and I think that's it, right? If Ven's still here, he knows the teams, but you guys are an option, by the way. You're on the short list for Odell. 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Raiders. I think for the Chiefs, 3rd down and 3 for the Chiefs. Raiders took another timeout. good use of timeouts here. I don't know why more coaches don't, inside of 4 minutes when they're trying to come back, use your goddamn timeouts inside of this 2-3 minute mark. I'm more of the 3 minute range guy, where I think you should use them inside of the 3 minutes, because I want to be able to run a couple plays before the 2 minute warning and use it as a natural stop. But you know, everyone has their own philosophy on clock stopping. I don't want to get the ball back with 2 minutes. Prefer to say 3 minutes. But this is pretty close.
Here's one floated for Hardman. It's not there.
that was a really close throw to being like the laziest, greatest throw I've ever seen this dude make. Is Odell leaving the Rams? I think he's gonna stay. My personal thing is it's either the Bills or the Rams for Odell. With the Chiefs being like the third unlikely ghost option. That's my guess on that one.
It's just one-on-one. They double on Kelsey. And when you
see what I mean though with Hardman? That was like almost one of the greatest like lazy completions ever. That was almost awesome. All right, Chiefs got to punt it. We're gonna get a good finish here. Raiders will have 2 clock stops, a timeout, and a 2 minute warning to play with.
Here's the punt by Townsend.
I think the Rams probably need him the most, so they're probably giving him the best deal. I don't know if the Chiefs necessarily feel they would need to bring in an Odell right now. And the Bills, maybe because of injuries with McKenzie going down. And, oh yeah, I seen that MVS was open, but he was feeling Hardman. Hardman to the Pack. I wouldn't be shocked about that stud. I think the Packers are one of the other teams. I think I forgot about them. Yeah. Tua's injury, I have my own take about Tua's injury. I think Tua's injury is probably why we've seen Tom Brady get that terrible pass, like roughing the passer called. Watch the Tua hit. Go watch the Brady hit. Very similar looking tackles. I almost guarantee the NFL put a pin on that hit and said anybody who sacks like that, you're gonna get flagged this weekend. We can't have dudes getting like ripped down and have their heads hit off the ground like that. They can't do that tackle for a few weeks because man, that's the exact same thing that gave Tua that bad head injury. Here we go. And they got out of the like at least some breathing room. They're out to the 15. 2nd down and 2. It was very, yeah, the hits were very similar, and I think that's why the league called it. It could have been anybody getting tackled that way. It wasn't because it was Brady. Brady gets tackled very hard and doesn't get called. That was called because of a very specific set of situations. 2 minute warning here, 2 minute warning. McDaniels runs and gets a first. 1st and 10 to the Raiders 23. It's going to be a commercial break here. Commercial break here at the 2 minute warning. I'll unmute it as soon as we get back to it. You think the Chiefs are going to lose, Chiefs fan? I think you forgot to get off your Chiefs burner. You're not on Raiders fan right now, Chiefs fan. You forgot to switch them. Yeah, if I was a Chiefs fan right now, I'd be a little nervous. I'd be like, uh-oh. Why'd they just run it twice? Are they about to do play action? Because, again, they don't got to get very far to win this game. They got to get to, like, the, 35, and all of a sudden they can... I don't know who their kicker is though. It's not Janikowski anymore, is it? Nah, ain't no way. He'd be like 60 years old. It could still be Seabass. I don't really know. Is it still Sebastian Janikowski? I don't know the Raiders kicker. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think it was a flag either. Instead, I actually agree with that take. I don't think it should have been a flag. But again, I think with the context of the Tua hit, literally just the week before, I think the NFL told guys not to do that this week with that tackle. Again, any other week I would agree that it was and again, it was a bad call. It shouldn't have been called. But I think there was actually a rationale behind that being called. The NFL can't admit that, by the way. They can't be like, yeah, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. They can't just be like, yeah, we decided to go hard on people, specifically tackling people like Tua did, so that way people don't get, so you know what I mean? They can't just come out and say, I mean, it would help a little bit. It would make the refs look a little bit better in that moment. Be like, oh, okay, that makes sense why they called that. Actually, they might need to come out and just say that. It would kind of, everyone would be like, oh, all right, well, yeah, that makes sense. Like, if that's why they called that on Brady, and it was like, oh, yeah, we're trying to defend, we don't want guys we got to be a little tighter on that kind of tackling. If that's why, then yeah, they need to come out and just actually say that, because that's what it feels like to me. Because if you go watch the Brady hit and you go watch the Tua hit, almost the exact same thing. It's like a little variation on either tackle, but it's very, very similar. And I didn't see anybody else make a sack like that all weekend. I was looking for it, kind of, because I was like, how are they going to react to this? And we seen it. Bad call on Brady. Watch for that specific style of sack going forward the rest of the season, if it's flagged or not. I think that's the way to kind of determine that. Because usually, yeah, that's a good tackle. It's a good, clean tackle. You'll never get hurt that way. Tua was just a freak accident. Now they have to over-police that fucking sack for him. And it sucks because that's a good... It's a good, like, aggressive-looking tackle that doesn't actually really hurt the quarterback that much. It's one of the few ways you can get away with a big-looking hit. By the way, that'll be a 9-yard pickup, 2nd down and 1.
Well, it's a really good job by Renfro and even Derek.
Yeah, it was, Karam. It was. But see, now they're in field goal. Like, they can get into field goal range. They're at the 32 here. But yeah, it was a dumb decision. I agree 100%. I don't know why he just didn't tie it. I guess it... No, yeah, this is almost as baffling as when the Chargers decided to just go, like, do what they did and, like, not tie the game and go to overtime. Or tie and just play for the tie. Anyway, here we go. 3rd and 1, big play. Ooh, 86 got away with a big hold, or 68 got away with a big hold there on Chris Jones. That was a huge get away with a hold play for the Raiders. They go with the draw play here, and Jacobs gets the first down. Oh, out to the 37. By the way, thank you for everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys watching. Minute 15 remains in the game and counting. A minute 14, 13, 12, 11. They're taking way too much time to hike this ball right now. There you go, at 107. Carr's going to have to rolls out, and throws it away. So clock stopped at a minute 1. It's 2nd down and 10 at the 37. 30-29, Chiefs lead. They're trying to get a field goal. Yeah, appreciate everyone watching. Thank you very kindly. Leave a like, I appreciate that. You know, I'm not gonna twist your arm or anything. Oh shit, Josh Jacobs lost his shoe. That's kind of like unfortunate in time there. Have to go play without him. All right, here we go. Carr looks, throws, gets it complete. Ah, that's not going to be good. Wasn't able to get out of bounds. We're going to have to hurry up. 3rd and 1 coming up. Ah, the Raiders took a timeout, I think. Ooh. Yeah, that wasn't good because I think they just had to burn their last timeout on that one. 3rd and 1 they're out to the 46 though, by the way. So they're in pretty good fields. They have pretty good field spot right now. Another 10 yards and they're 15, 20 yards and they're right there. Again, they don't have to score a touchdown. The field goal is perfectly fine to win a football game here. So this is good tension right now. 3rd. Oh, they got Carlson too. They got a even better kicker than Janikowski. He just can't kick it as far. But if you can get that boy inside of like 50 yards, that's pretty automatic. Oh no! Oh, wide open Devontae! To the 39. Oh Jesus! KC has the ball, or the Raiders have it at the KC 39. Adams just put the filthiest move ever on that at the corner at the line. I want to see that again. What kind of move did he put on this dude? He was wide open. And the guy, and like from the back, they like keep showing like the end of the move. And the guy's just like falling forward. I'm like, what move did he put on him? Let us re-see this. They just keep showing the catch again. Oh, it's under review. Did he catch it? Okay, so 1. That looks like 2 right there, right?
John, it becomes a matter of when they deem he has possession on that catch.
Right, the
That'd
left
be incomplete.
is the issue. Is it down when he has control of the football, I don't believe so.
Oh man, I don't know if he got to, I don't think he.
With the right foot down and then the left foot
There's
out of
1,
bounds.
2. That would be the if they rule that that's considered possession, like good possession.
Raiders from their own 46.
Oh man, I don't know.
16-yard completion.
That's such a, that feels like such a spot call. Yeah, he got his feet down. It's just, did he have like the ball where it's like in his hand, as it's like it's like slightly in one hand there, and it's like, boy, are they gonna say he didn't have control?
That would tie his career high.
I feel like it has to be as well.
With help from New York and Carl Sheffers looking at the replays.
Mirth, I hope you're not right, because that should be a catch. I'm thinking
Conversation is going on. It looks like
the ball never really bobbled. It looks like it was just in one hand. Yeah, I seen that. That's crazy, Preston. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. You guys are way too kind.
there the Raiders are backing up. Yep.
Yeah, they have, and oh no, they're backing the Raiders up. That looks like they're gonna take the play away.
From Sheffers.
Oh no, they're taking that play away. Raiders are backing up. Yeah, man, it's a pretty populated stream, so I appreciate this, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Good call, Mirth. Thank you to everyone who's left a like as well. I appreciate that. Everyone who's subscribed. We do this for just about every primetime game, and a lot for the Patriots as well.
So it's 4th down and 1. 46
Man, it's 4th down and 1 now. That's super unfortunate. We're doing all right, Cooltron. Things have been a little better. It's been up and down, and streaming's a really weird, fickle game when you're a small channel.
And that's every bit of a
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you.
grade.
By the way, in just a second, I'll give everyone a way to watch the game if they need it. No one's asked, so I don't know if anyone needs a specific way, but I have. Hold on. 4th and 1. Carr.
Receiver falls down. There are no flags.
No flags on receivers falling down.
And the Chiefs will take over.
Oh, that really? That's interesting. Can we re-see that? The Chiefs just took the ball back over and won the game. But no PI on that at all? Hold on.
The press up here keeps Devontae Adams.
Oh, people are going to be real angry about this one.
Renfro's trying to come out.
What a great game, though. Despite the kind of a questionable. Oh no, dude! The Raiders player pushed his own player. Hold on a minute.
And Renfro, they collide.
No, dude, that's not a flag on any of that's not the Chiefs' fault. Renfro ran into goddamn Adams. Like that literally they ran into each other. There's no reason to throw a flag on that last play. I'm glad they showed the replay because I was like, what? Why didn't they flag that?
Vegas Raiders
That was on the Raiders.
1 and 4.
Ouch. Yeah, Renfro just. Oh man, that's not good.
Already on their record to start.
Yeah, I agree. Indoctrinate. Sorry, I couldn't read. Dark in here. You're gonna go throw up. Have a good night, Mert. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate you, man. You have a good night. Wow, what a great game. Other than a couple questionable calls by the officials, except that last one was a good call. I'm glad they didn't throw a flag. Wow, a 1-point game. The Raiders really probably should have gone for it there. Yeah, I'll be live again probably Wednesday though for like the NFL hangout stuff. Yeah, 1 and 4 is not good. That one guy. Yeah, see you next time. Nice to meet you, Skull. Thanks for tuning in, man.
There's a handful of plays in every game. You go back and
It's always a good one with the Raiders and the Chiefs. I love these games. Yeah, that field goal. It feels like they really should have hit that field goal, man. We'd be in overtime right now. Well, actually, we don't really know what the Chiefs would have done different on that drive.
is able to secure the catch.
Still, that was probably one of the best throws I've ever seen Derek Carr make. Is he like jumped in midair and just whipped it down there?
But what a
Yeah, great game.
by both of these teams, and you're right.
You came here and ran about the 2-point conversion. I figured, Jehu.
Came up short. And that was
Like, come on.
go down to Lisa Salters.
By the way, yeah, I'll be live for Thursday night. Yep.
Regular season comeback of your career.
10 and 6 on my picks. Guess what that means? First 10-win week.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great football team.
We did it. I finally got 10 games right this fucking year.
Responded, man. I mean, to come back like that and to win a big game.
Adams didn't drag his feet on the sideline. Cost him the game. Well, see, the thing was he did tap his feet, though. They ruled that the ball, like when it went into his other hand while his feet were tapping, was not a it wasn't possession. Hey, I appreciate it, Scotty. Scotty. I'm guessing that's your name is Scotty. Appreciate the subscribe, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, so you make content too? I'll check. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I'll give you subscribe too. I'll have to check you out. Adams could be 3-2 or better in Green Bay. Yeah, he did choose the bag. Hey, but I mean, to be fair, he also chose playing with like one of his good friends too. Josh McDaniels is smarter than that. Yeah, I don't know why. What happened? Why is he suddenly like doing all these go for it's? Where was any of going for it in New England? Like, what happened? Why didn't we ever go for it in New England? We always did the safest crap ever on offense. He goes to the Raiders and turns into a renegade.
Jacobs, after the touchdown by Davante Adams, trying to pound it in for the lead, comes up inches.
This Staley poison.
This game ends 30-29. Let's go down to Lisa Salt.
Yeah, thanks, Scotty.
Travis Kelce.
There you go, Scotty.
Birthday to you, right?
Thank you.
I would blame this loss on McDaniel. Yeah, I would too. McDaniel should have kicked that.
Tell me, Travis, like we talked about this.
Yeah, but the thing is though, Cheeto, I get that. Like, the thing is though, is like Belichick immediately when McDaniels left is now running the West Coast offense, which to me indicates that they've changed. The Patriots wanted to change from McDaniels too, so they go from West Coast to it's interesting. Yeah, that defensive holding was a shit call. Wait, actually, Doug was doing shit like that in Philly, and the Eagles fans hated it. Wait, what kind of stuff? That one guy. I'm sorry. Do I agree on what there? Hold on, let me see your last thing you said. Not necessarily. I mean, Adam probably did catch that. He just got that was kind of a weird one. You do Tigers games too? Yeah, same here, Scotty. I'm actually I like covering the Tigers. You do you cover the Lions as well? Yeah, I seen that, Corey. I seen that, Jay. Congratulations on your bet. We were saying like we were happy that the bet hit for you. You won quite a bit of money. Yeah, Ben, I appreciate that. It feels like a good one. Going for it when there's no need to. Oh yeah, that was really dumb. Yeah, that's half the reason why he got ran out. Congrats, Adam, on a good win, and Chiefs fans. That was a good win for you guys. Have a good night, Adam. That was the most viewers we've had in the stream. Unless you were, yeah, you might not have been here when we had 800 people one time, which was crazy. We were covering the award show, and I don't know if anybody else showed up to it. What's your Cash App? You'll throw me $100. You don't have to do that, Cortillo. Yeah, we had 800 people show up for here. If you want to, though, dude, I'm not gonna. If you want to send me like $10, that'd be cool. I'll drop it. I'll take some gambling funds. You want to, man. You don't have to, though. Don't feel any kind of obligation whatsoever on something like that. Yeah, but yeah, Ben, one time there was like 800 fucking people, and it was I was like trying to chat with like 400 people at one time. I was like, oh, and then this. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, it was like I didn't even know how to like actually like comprehend it. I'm not ignoring you, dude. I literally said I think that the catch by Adams should have been called a catch. I didn't see where he lost like clear possession of the football. Yeah, that one guy. He's one of the same people. I don't really know. He's like in my he's in one of my leagues though. He's just being a little bit aggressive. But I made you switch. Oh, I appreciate it. Oh, that's good, Cortillo. I forgot you have like a rule where you fade me half the time, and like it helps you win a lot quite often. Yeah, he's actually he's like around. I think he just uses different names sometimes for YouTube. Yeah, Casey got a pretty clutch big win there. But I appreciate that, Cortillo. Again, you don't have to do anything like that. That's far too kind of a gesture. What happened to my chat? There it goes. That just went weird. But yeah, it was one hell of a game. I'm glad I went live. You think the NFL is rigged? You know, I read recently that the NFL was considered entertainment recently, it's sports entertainment, which I was like, oh. Oh, quick question. Okay, so again, my thoughts on the Brady thing, again, I guess to sum it up is, had we not seen what's his name? Like Tua Tagovailoa suffer that head injury, like literally just that Thursday prior, from like a very similar looking tackle that Brady had to suffer from. He like, it's like if it wasn't that tackle, like almost the exact same looking tackle that got Tua with the head injury, I don't think that would have ever been flagged. I think the league put out a point of emphasis on that specific hit. That specific style of like a guy getting hit. I think the league is like, we can't be having that right now. It's like really bad for business. And I think that the league is I think that's a overreaction by the league. Yeah, I don't think it should have been called, by the way. But again, I think it's like the league. Again, I think the league should get out in front of that and admit that's kind of like the way they're going with that call. Like, yeah, we're going to be kind of like diligent on. We don't want people tackling people like that till we figure out why Tua got hurt so bad. Because again, that's usually like a very safe tackle. I've never actually seen somebody get hurt from the way Tua got sacked. Usually that's like the way they want you to like, because it's like it looks like a dramatic big tackle, but it's the guys usually pop right up like Brady did. Yeah, again, it was a pretty hard to excuse call. Again, I don't think, again, it would have been called against anybody. If you can show me somebody else getting sacked that way this weekend, I might rescind that thought and be like, all right, it was just a bad Brady call then. And be like, all right, it was just like that weird Chris Jones call where, again, people are like, that's the worst roughing the passer I've seen in my entire life. Like, are you being that dramatic? Do you not remember the call on Chris Jones? How is Matt 5-0? I don't know. He's doing good on fantasy. But like the roughing the passer on the Chris Jones one, I do Lions games only when they're not on at the same time as the Patriots. If that may, like a lot of the times the Patriots and Lions both play at once, so I have to pick the Patriots. Yeah, literally, I've seen way worse. Like the one against Chris Jones never should have been roughing he like breathed on Tom Brady. And I'm like, really? The one that you seen in Atlanta was the worst one? What about the context of Tua getting hit in the exact same way and having a major brain injury? So like you got to understand the NFL is very reactionary to situations. That's what it was there. I'm stunned the Patriots were able to shut down the Lions. I thought they'd at least score, you know what I mean? Oh, I have like a weird thing on my phone. Anyway. Yeah, that was probably my big surprise of the weekend is the Patriots just able to like the Lions, like not really surprised that defensively the Lions didn't do much, but offensively they just died. If we had that emphasis 5 years ago, Giants would have probably won a Super Bowl off of those calls because Eli stayed getting. Yeah. Again, when you hit a guy like that, nobody gets hurt, so that's why everyone's kind of surprised that that called. Daniels will definitely get fired. You think McDaniels is going to get fired this week? I'm very surprised just because the Lions offense has been playing so good. Yeah, Scotty, so am I. I didn't expect the shutout. I expected the Patriots to win and kind of win in a way that would feel a little bit embarrassing for Campbell. But I didn't see no 29-0 winning off field goals kind of win coming. You really think he's fired? I don't think Josh is getting fired this week. I mean, Matt Rule got fired today. That was hilarious. I made a video, but it got like 10 views in 3 hours. And I was like, all right, this video's dead. I'm going to delete it. Oh, Devontae shoving people? Really? Hold on. Let me go look and see if I can find that on Twitter. I don't go on Twitter after 11 o'clock without it being like completely controlled because you can't scroll for more than like 5 minutes. Yeah, see, I scrolled down for 10 seconds and there was a girl with her whole private area spread open with a firework inside of it, and she started twerking on some. See, that's why you can't open Twitter at nighttime, like without any kind of, you know what I mean? You gotta be real careful about that. I could have just had my whole account thrown out. Yeah, I think DJ Moore is gonna wind up getting traded. I think I was saying a couple weeks ago I think DJ Moore is gonna get traded, and I remember in the Discord a couple people were disagreeing with me. They're like, "There's no way the Panthers would trade DJ Moore," and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like DJ Moore is 100% going to demand a trade from that situation. Are you coming? Am I coming in for my 12 a.m. shift? No, nope. Sorry, I don't really work at Mickey D's. Yeah, I work at McDonald's with a huge ass beard, dude. You got to come up with a little bit better of a troll attempt than McDonald's when I have a beard that wouldn't allow me to be employed at a fast food restaurant. I don't think Campbell will get fired. No, I don't think Dan either. I think the Lions were always going to be like a 6 or 7 win team this year. So like, you know, people were kind of overvaluing them, overhyping them up a little bit because of like, they just want to see them succeed. But again, this is year 2 of what's probably a 3 or 4 year rebuild of like rebranding a culture, rebuilding up a defense. The offense just went way faster than the defense did. So it kind of has things a little unbalanced. The Lions, again, they just went up against a coaching situation. It was just a bad scene for them. Again, I do think the Lions will get better over the coming years, but again, this is only year 2. You know, don't expect much from a team that won 3 games last year. It should be like 3, 6 to like 10. It's kind of, or to 9 even. I don't know if the Patriots can beat the Browns. It depends on Myles Garrett. But is it me or does the Los Angeles Chargers logo look like the toenail shaped? It does, Steven. I agree with that. Yeah, I would just go back to San Diego. I mean, I'd also just go back to San Diego as well. Go for defense. I mean, they did, but, you know, Hard Knocks made people overvalue them. The Giants desperately need receivers. DJ Moore to Cleveland for a second. That wouldn't be too crazy. McCaffrey, yeah, that wouldn't be. If anybody wants to take on his contract, that's the issue. Where do the Raiders go from here? Oh boy, they gotta hope that it gets right for him soon. Yeah, McDaniels is over he might get fired. This is a pretty bad one. I see what the Raiders fans are saying though. He's making a bunch of bad decisions. Everyone loves the Lions this year. Goff's been getting more respect. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the Lions are just. I think like we got to understand they're not going to win a lot of games. The Lions, they might win 5 or 6, but again, it's if they win 6 games, that's still twice the amount of wins from the year before. So they did improve mightily. So I think Michigan State will be. I don't know about all that. That'd be hilarious, but Michigan State looks pretty bad this year. Depends on who steps up more defensively in Cleveland versus New England. Home crowd will help Cleveland. I agree with that. Yeah, the corners for New England are problems. We know Jacoby pretty well. McDaniel's making the right calls, but not the smart ones. If that makes sense. Yeah, he's not making terrible calls, but like he's making like really stupid fucking idea calls, like not tying the game. Like you can't do that. Like that's kind of shit that'll actually get you fired. Well, right now he's got really good receivers to work with, Scotty. The offense right now, I would literally kill to have that receiving core in New England. I'm sorry. I can't say much about the Lions receiving core. That is literally like a receiving core to die for right now. That's one of their offensive, everything around Jared Goff right now is like perfect on offense. And I mean, that's showing. They're scoring they're one of the best offenses. But the problem for the Lions is they've given up like 2 more points than they've scored. And it's like, oh, that's bad. That's really, really bad. Yeah, no, the Lions, again, yeah, I understand that with the Lions, but their defense is just the problem. If they had a semi-better defense, they'd probably be undefeated. Again, if they could hold teams to like 25 points or less, they'd have lost like 1 game this year. I think the team is going to try to negotiate and cut down from the dead cap on DJ's contract. Wait, who? Oh, DJ Moore, probably. McDaniel, yeah, I think so. I think so, Max. I think that's the sad truth on McDaniels. I think he's an all-time great coordinator, but I just don't think he's a head coach. The last time everyone wanted to see a team win so badly was the Browns in like 2018, 2019. Yeah, the Browns when they were America's sweetheart, and then Baker came and couldn't win, and Yep, the problem with McDaniels as a head coach is he like tries to be like the smartest guy in the room. It's like the same problem with every goddamn Patriots coordinator. They all leave New England and just immediately turn into biggest like douchebags ever. It's like, why do you guys like this? You're not, well, McDaniels was a dickhead in New England too, so fair enough. But Patricia makes no sense why he turned into a jerk. No, he didn't. No, he knew he wasn't ever going to take that job. That was awful. Howie the Wizard will get it done. TJ 10 Philly. Oh, is that already starting that one guy? Oh my God. Eagles fans are my favorite people because right around the trade deadline, if you go on the Eagles Twitter, they will have the craziest explanations and like very detailed scenarios on how they're going to acquire every top free agent and every top available player. Eagles fans are undefeated in like the most delusional optimism I've ever seen, and it's awesome. Howie, you can literally see like this is like the thing. It always starts with Howie. Like Howie's reading these tweets. They're like, Howie, this is how we can get this guy. And it's like a twit longer. And it's fucking like 7 pages and shit of like different trade scenarios that they could offer to like one team. And it's like, man, Philly fans are fucking crazy. What do they do with their what? And none of it ever happens, and they sign like one guy, and their fans like get really pissed about Howie not signing the guys that they wanted. It's my favorite thing ever. But see, the problem is Howie occasionally hits a home run and goes and gets like AJ Brown, and then we're like, oh no, because we all know what Eagles fans are gonna do again right when the trade deadline rolls around. These goddamn Eagles fans, because they got AJ Brown, so now they think they can get anybody again. That was a problem. By the way, them getting AJ Brown is going to pump their delusions back up to 1,000 in their full belief that the Eagles that Howie can get them anybody. And it's going to be awesome, that one guy. I think that Eagles will end the Cowboy streak before failing. Man, I don't know what to think about the Cowboys. Their defense is unreal. Devontae Adams pushed a field worker on his way to the locker. Uh-oh. Packers? No, I think they're actually on their way up. Once that Watson receiver and Romeo Doubs get more comfortable, they're going to be a problem. Aaron's got 2 very good young receivers on his roster right now. That's the worst part because when he does make a good move, they get worse. But now for every AJ Brown, there's he does make a bunch of hilarious moves after he hits a home run. But again, he has like this weird ability to like hit an absolute home run for like AJ Brown, and then he like drafts Jalen Reagor. He's like, what are you doing, dude? All right, have a great one, man. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in, Scotty. I appreciate you, man. I'll have to check out some of your lives one time, as long as I'm not busy. I'd love to trade for DJ Moore as a Green Bay fan, but we don't have the assets. Much rather sign. Yeah, just sign OBJ. It's way cheaper. Well, you know, cheaper. You guys got like 5 fucking rookie receivers. You can afford them. Antonio Brown might have. Oh yeah, I want to see that. I probably shouldn't play this. Oh, it's only like 6. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's gonna get suspended, right? Yeah, I'll show this actually. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna be good. That's not just a fine. Hold on. This is what you call a suspension. What's up? Jesus Christ. That one guy, you can deal with this guy if you want to in any way you want. This is Davante Adams. This is a guy just trying to do his job and he gets fucking... You know what sucks for him? For Davante? This guy's just doing his job. Look at, he's literally just walking across doing his job. That's a lawsuit right there. You just got sued. And Davante just, that's a lawsuit actually too. Oh yeah, by the way, if a player ever shoved me like that and all I'm doing is just doing my fucking job. There you go, that one guy. Yeah, I don't understand what he's so fucking pissed about. It's his own fault. He ran into his own player. Maybe have a little bit more awareness on the field. No, he should be. Why not go push Hunter Renfrow? That's my whole thing. It's like, why not? Because he was afraid Aaron might retire. It's like, dude, he's not going to quit for like 3 years. What are you doing? Have a good one, Jehu. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Yeah, I don't know. That was a really bad move by by Davante. I don't know why he decided to freak the hell right out like that. Like he could get in like that could get him in serious trouble. Where the players start doing dumb shit. Yeah, I don't know why. Like what happens in like what? Like Adams was like a pretty chilled out dude. Like his entire time out there. Like in Green Bay, and then all of a sudden he gets out there and he's like, all right, I'm gonna beat the shit out of people. Oh wow, we have 47 likes. Thank you guys, by the way. That's a lot for one of our football streams. It's always really good to see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's gotten. Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably gotten frustrated in Green Bay, but like nothing like shoved down a dude just doing his fucking job. You know, to be fair though, I'm sure if Davante goes and apologizes to that guy after the thing, he's probably still gonna get suspended because it got caught on camera. But I don't think that guy will press any charges or sue him or anything. All Davante's got to do is what? Go take a picture with the guy, sign a couple things for him. Maybe slip him some cash. Wonder if that one dude ever sent that. Wonder if he actually decided to send $100. No, I don't think he did. Let me try. Let me open that shit up. Ah, nope. Well, that's all right. I wasn't really expecting that anyway. I was like, I don't think he's gonna send no money like that. That'd be crazy though. It was a kind gesture though. If the Bills get, yeah, that would, yeah. If they get Christian McCaffrey and they could somehow afford that, that would be just about, yeah, they would have to win the Super Bowl. I wouldn't give them any excuse. Raiders shouldn't have hired McDaniels. Yeah, I think I kind of agree with that. Rodgers and Adams singing that SpongeBob song, "This Kitchen." Oh yeah, yeah. You know that like Davante's gonna call him with that playing like full blast in the background. This kitchen's not the same. Man, I really enjoyed the stream tonight, guys. We haven't even been live for 2 hours yet, but it's 11:50, so I'm probably gonna have to start wrapping this up. I'm actually very tired. I wake up very early on Mondays and do a lot of work, and I stayed up till like 3 in the morning again last night working, and then I got up at 9 o'clock, and then I worked all the way through. But I'll stay live for another 10 minutes or so. I'll push it, give it till exactly midnight, and then I'll get out of here. Cause I don't really stream. I don't like streaming on Tuesdays. Going out on a high note tonight. That's always good. What did I say? That was incorrect. Yeah, the Pats and the Lions game was hilarious, but I mean, it was kind of a boring game, to be honest. I'll be honest. I'll be real with everybody. That game, I lost. I hate watching blowouts. I'll be honest. Like, I stayed live because I wanted to watch Lions and Patriots all the way through. But low key, if that would have been almost any other game, my team's up 24-0 late into the fourth quarter, I'd have been like, guys, we're ending this stream. Like, yeah, I enjoyed watching the Patriots blow a team out, but at the same time, there was a big part of me that was like, fuck, man, the Lions aren't any good. This sucks. We're getting shut out by the fucking by Bailey's app. Like, there was like always a part of my head that was like, this isn't good. But like the other part of me was like, look how good this fucking defense is. Do you know how conflicting that is to like have those two thoughts swirling in your head for like 3 hours straight? Uh-oh, Dan Campbell might not be the guy. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, it's only year 2. What am I doing? Yeah, if it's the defense making crazy plays, but like the Lions it wasn't a pretty blowout by the Patriots. It was them kicking a lot of field goals and the Lions just not doing that. I don't even know why. What's up, Robert? Oh man, am I fucking tired. I'll be happy I get to do all of Monday Night Football next week. But it's like the Chargers and the Broncos, so it's kind of like a bummer. I'm like, oh, well, I wonder what the primetime games are this coming up weekend. Or this Thursday. I think Thursday night's actually pretty good this week. What do we got? Oh, never mind. I lied right to your faces. Yeah, it's good to see you too, man. Welcome. And welcome back. If I'm having... you know how many people I know named Rob that come to these? I'm sorry if I don't remember you. But hopefully you're doing good. Would you come around like one of the last streams? Hold on, let me... Sorry, I'm just like scatterbrained right now. I'm like thinking of like a million different things. And that sucks, actually. That's gonna be a bad game. Never mind. Thursday night sucks next week. I think it's Sunday night. That's another really good Sunday night game. No, Cowboys and Eagles. Actually, that actually is pretty good. Why are the Broncos on so many primetime games though? Oh, there's bye weeks next week. Oh, shit. Lions, Texans, Raiders, and Titans are all not playing football next week. All right, that's good to know for my picks. Oh, boy. What's week 7 look like? I think week 7's another one of them rare weeks where I get to, like, call the Lions. And then at 4 o'clock, the Patriots play. Oh, no, they play Monday night, huh? Damn, dude, I'm going to have to, like, run home after class. I'm going to pretend I'm sick on that day, I think, and just... No, I have to go because I don't... dude, that's so gay on the timing, dude. Damn, dude, I have to go to that class, too. I'm the one guy that you said you should do a live stream with one of the other, Tiger streamers? Oh, okay. Oh, you're from the Tiger streams? Okay. I got you. College sucks. College is fine. I like college. I like learning shit. All right, though, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I think you guys have a great defense. I just think your offense is limited with Cooper Rush right now. Yeah, Scotty. Yeah, Scotty was cool. Oh, okay. Scotty was the one you were talking about? Okay. Yeah, Scotty seems like a cool guy. We could do a stream in the future together. Seems cool. I'll have to check out his streams when he goes live. I love when when those two tear each other apart. Imagine trolling possibilities on both ends, but then there's the yeah, again, you have to deal with like whoever's. I think Cowboys are easy to deal with winning, in my opinion, than Eagles fans. So you probably want the Cowboys more in that one. Because again, Cowboys fans, you could just make fun of because they haven't done anything in 2 decades. Whereas like the Eagles fans, they got that recent Super Bowl, like they got undefeated, like they're always cocky. You'll never not find a like unconfident Eagles fan. So at least I don't know. I personally like Eagles fans way more than Cowboys fans because I like the personality of Eagles fans. I like that kind of like, yeah, we don't give a shit, and like they throw shit at like Santa Claus. That's always funny to me. I like Philly fans though. I'm like I completely am like, oh no, I'd be one of them scumbags if I was born in Philadelphia. So like there's a part of me that knows like the only reason I'm not Philly scum is because I wasn't born in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania, or else that would be me. Like I can literally see myself being a part of that group of people that are just fucking cheering on injuries and shit, just complete fucking garbage fans. But again, I can't even deny, man, it's one of them things where I'm like, damn, dude, I'm only not an Eagles fan by geography. Yeah, he clears Dallas. It's hilarious because Skip Bayless is a Dallas fan. Do you know why he hates Dallas so much? Because of Skip Bayless. Yeah, Cowboys do own the Eagles though. It's a long-term thing. Plus, Cowboys have a really good defense. They might shut I don't know if the Eagles have ran into a defense like the Cowboys have yet. That's going to be a problem for them. I think I'm leaning on Cowboys for the upset in that pick. But then again, I don't know if Cooper Rush is ready to play a team like that. I don't know, but he just did he did enough to beat the Rams. So I don't know. That one's tough. I like watching certain morning shows. Undisputed's really funny, but yeah, I don't really fuck with it outside of that. When they kept running the Tom Brady falling off the cliff theory, that literally made me quit watching half of those shows. And when they kept saying Brady was going to be done, Brady's done, and then he kept winning Super Bowls, I was like, clearly these motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about, and I know way more than them. That's like 90% of the reason I started this channel, because I was getting really angry about like bad football takes all over the place by these crappy ass TV shows. I'm like, dude, what is this? I could literally do better than this. I can actually like make better football. Like, yeah, sports radio is way better. Internet shows are way better with sports. Like, I actually get way better, more informed takes from people on YouTube about sports and sports media people. Like, I often hear way better takes on the internet than I do from guys who get paid millions. From like random ass dudes in chats and shit that just make a really strong point where I'm like, yeah, that's actually really good. Fucking Ass Eater 12 just made one of the strongest points I've heard in about 2 weeks. That was great insight by Big Chungus 83. I'm very happy he was in the chat today. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate that oftentimes way more than Max Kellerman screaming that Tom Brady fell off a cliff for 5 years, and then when he wins the Super Bowl in Tampa, he's like, well, maybe I was wrong. Like, wow, dude, you're a great sports analyst. The Patriots. I've been a Patriots fan since I was a boy. That's why you could tell my example was immediately Tom Brady and the cliff theory. It's like, ugh. Trust me, my team is one of the most lambasted teams by all of sports media. It's fucking awful. But they're also it's a very complicated thing with the Patriots. They're very much very much propped up and also hated by sports media. It's annoying as shit. Cowboys own the division. Giants used to own the Eagles, but the last 20 years they caught up with us and now have a 2-game lead on us. Yeah, that was true. All right, guys, it's midnight. I'm getting out of here. I've been live for just about 2 hours. So, Among Us said the Cardinals. The Cardinals are a little sussy. I want to play for Antonio Brown's Cardinals. Hold on. I think this is a perfect, hilarious. No, I can't leave it on that. Damn it. All right, though, guys.
The Retardinals, yeah. I don't think I could show the image because it might mess it up, but I can say it. Yeah, the Retardinals. That's my new favorite football team. Is the Arizona Retardinals. And the best part of the image, if you can look it up, just go to Antonio Brown's Twitter. He still has it up. It's like the Cardinal that he posted, like looks a little retarded. It's a hilarious, like the beak is a little off, and it's like, oh, that Cardinal has Down syndrome. Look at his big ass retarded. So anyway, that might be Antonio, and I'm wondering if it has to do with his cousin Hollywood Brown not liking being a Cardinal. But I mean, we'll see about all that. All right, everybody, thank you for a fun stream tonight. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. It's a good, fun time. Dude, AB's just, I don't know. AB just, it's just AB's just a dick. He's just kind of a dickhead. Funny, but he's just a dick. We can't even say that it's just CTE all the time, because at some point, it's like, yeah, we get that Antonio Brown is kind of it does have the CT, but he's also just a prick. Like, that's also true. Like, both things can be, like, some of the shit he does is explained by CTE, but he's also just kind of a dickhead. Like, it's just like, yeah, that's fair. He is. I mean, why is he being so rude to Tom Brady for no fucking reason? What did Brady ever do to this guy for him to just be, like, it's just like, dude, like, why? Are you just kind of a scummy guy? Like, you know, what did Tom do to you to make you not like him anymore? Like, what has he ever done to you except fucking keep you in this league? Like, again, Antonio's skill is what keeps giving him chances, but like, Tom got teams to look past serious character concerns. Like, it's like, dude, and he gave you a place to stay, and it's like, Antonio, like, everything else I find funny, but it's like the attacking Tom for no reason. It's like, dude, what the fuck did Tom do? Maybe I'm missing something, but like, it's like, dude, Tom's got enough bullshit. Why are you piling onto a guy who is nothing but like very kind to you? Maybe there's stuff behind the scenes. Maybe he's pissed about Alex Guerrero. Maybe that's what it is. But it's like, dude, but Antonio, that's between you and Alex, not you and Tom. What the fuck? Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be live again Wednesday evening for the NFL Weekly News Show as per usual. And then tomorrow will be the picks video. I was like, what the fuck? Tomorrow is something. I know tomorrow has some significance to it. But yeah, picks video tomorrow as always again. And yeah, that pretty much wraps her up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Fun day. Go Lions, go Tigers, and of course, it's always go Patriots. All right. I will see you guys on Wednesday for a hangout type stream where we just kind of talk about news, and then on Thursday we have the wonderful game of the Commanders and the Browns or the Bears. Ugh. See you later, Robert. See you guys. Thank you guys so much. Peace out. Have a great night, and bye bye.